everyone. Welcome back to In Her Wallet, a weekly show helping women around the world take control of their finances for good and build better financial futures, one episode at a time. My name is Sofiia. I am the host and creator of In Her Wallet podcast and an accredited investment representative here in Canada. Today, we are diving into the chaos and excitement that is Black Friday. It's the ultimate shopping extravaganza, and I'm here to help you navigate the sea of deals and make the most of your shopping spree. Stick around as I'll be sharing some insider tips and tricks with regards to personal finance and all the shopping things to ensure you come out on top with the best Black Friday bargains. Before we get into it, guys, if you do feel like In Her Wallet podcast brings you value in any way, I would so appreciate if you took the time to leave us a star rating and a review. You can do that on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts app. On Apple Podcasts app, you scroll all the way down to write a review section. If you feel like we've deserved it, you leave us a 5-star rating. And in the review section, you can tell me anything you want me to know, such as the topics that resonate with you, the guests you want to see, what you thought about today's episode, and so on. All of this helps me show up as a better host for you and helps our show grow. Well, with that, let's dive into the episode. Tip number 1, let's talk strategy. Black Friday success begins with a solid plan. I always start by creating a shopping list to stay focused and avoid impulse purchases. We don't want to buy things just because they are on sale, so writing a list of what you need is key to making the most of your money. After that, I research the deals ahead of time based on the list of items I put together. Many retailers release their Black Friday deals very early, so check them out and prioritize the items you want. For example, for me this year on my list, I have a new bedsheet set and a throw blanket, a new cookware set. Yes, I am finally investing in a very good stainless steel cookware set, and as well as a Christmas tree. Roman and I have never put a Christmas tree together because we always end up traveling during the months of December. And this year we are celebrating holidays for the first time in our new home. So I feel like splurging on all the holiday decor, including Christmas tree. So what I did this past weekend, I put that list together of the items I want to purchase this Black Friday, and then I just research the deals that are offered by different retailers that have these items on sale. I have already ordered a few of these things that were already marked down, and for some of them, I will be getting them on the actual Black Friday because that's when the items will go on sale. By the way, Locker, the shopping platform that we had on our podcast earlier this year, had put together an amazing list of all deals offered by major retailers. They update it hourly, so make sure to check it out. I will link it in the episode description. Speaking of shopping extensions like Locker, the next tip is to use price tracking tools to see how prices have changed on the items you're interested in over time. There are plenty of options like Keepa, Google Shopping, Camel. They all work similarly. You basically search the item on their webpage or app, and it sends you notifications when the price drops or increases. You can also see how the price has changed over time, which is the best part of it because we want to make sure that we avoid situations when the store had intentionally increased the price before Black Friday and then just dropped it to the original price, making it look like it's discounted when in reality it's not. So definitely use price tracking apps. I have used Camel in the past. That is an Amazon specific price tracking tool which had helped me save quite a bit money on home things. So I definitely recommend taking advantage of the technology that's available to us today. Tip number 3 is to take advantage of cashback programs. If we're going to spend money, we might as well just do it in a way that earns us something back. And I find the easiest way to do it is through the cashback sites like Rakuten and Koho. The way these sites work is they partner with brands and retailers to drive sales to their websites. When you proceed to an online store via the cashback rewards site and make a purchase, the retailer pays them a commission, and they in return share this commission with you as cashback. So Rakuten is probably one of the biggest names in the cashback space. In Canada, they offer opportunities to earn cashback at more than 750 stores, and these are cool stores like Sephora, Harry Rosen, Holt Renfrew, Midori, Indigo, Sage. And in the US, they have over 2,500 store partners that they are affiliated with. So they are a cool website you definitely should check out. I'm recording this on Tuesday, November 21st. And as of today, Rakuten is offering 3 times more cash back in many stores as part of their Black Friday deal. So for example, for Dyson, which they're also partnered with, they're giving you 20% cash back on your purchase, which for the vacuum that I really want to buy that is valued at $400, I'll be getting back $80 in cash from Rakuten. So really, it's costing me only $320. Isn't that amazing? So if you want to check out Rakuten, follow my referral link that's in the episode description. It will earn you $30 back on top of your cashback after you make your first purchase that's above $30. So really, you're getting something worth $30 back for free. Follow that link and check out Rakuten. My next tip to you, tip number 4, is to use image search. That's something I learned when I was actually furnishing our apartment earlier this year. I learned this from TikTok. Of all places, I'm telling you, I learned so much from that place. It has a lot of value. Anyways, what it taught me is to basically take a screenshot of the item I like. Let's say at that time when I was furnishing our home, it was these bedside lamps that I really liked from Restoration Hardware, and they were $1,200 each. So what it taught me is to take a screenshot and input it into the Google image search. What it does is it comes up with all the similar items that are being sold on the internet by other retailers. So in the case with my Restoration Hardware bedside lamps, I ended up finding literally the same item from HomeSense for $79 each. Isn't that amazing and kind of ridiculous? I also use Google image search in case I like someone's outfit on Instagram, but the items are not tagged in the post. So I usually just screenshot and search it there, and right away I know where to get it from. Super handy. So in case of Black Friday and holiday shopping, use image search to your advantage to look for items you like and whether other retailers are offering it at better deals. Moving on, tip number 5 is to do your holiday gift shopping during Black Friday deals week. It kind of sounds pretty intuitive already, but if you're not doing this, I would definitely recommend it. I started doing this a couple years ago when Black Friday became this massive thing that wasn't only in stores, but also online. Basically, I think why it's smart is because I'm able to ball on a budget. Black Friday is the last opportunity to get gifts while they're discounted, and perhaps gives you an opportunity to go for a better gift you otherwise would not afford or be willing to pay full price for. So what I like to do is, besides my personal list that we talked about earlier, I write a list of all gifts I want to get, and I follow all the same tips that I just mentioned. Last year, this strategy helped me save over $400 in discounts on gifts, and this year, you bet I'm doing the same. I find it also relieves pressure later in the months of December when you feel overwhelmed with the amount of things and gifts you need to buy, and oftentimes, because of that, you end up paying more than what you need. My final tip to you, tip number 6, is something you've heard me talk about before on the In Her Wallet podcast. And so it's to start a sinking fund. I started talking about it with you guys back in the summer. And the reason for that is because you really get to distribute the burden of holiday financial expenses over a period of time by automatically transferring 50, 20, 100, $150 every week or bi-weekly or monthly into a sinking fund. For those of you who haven't heard me speak of sinking funds before, it's basically a saving strategy where you set aside money on a regular basis for a known future expense or financial goal. As in case with holiday shopping, for example, you know that your estimated budget for gifts is $500. So you create a dedicated savings account in your mobile banking app and set up automated transfers to this fund. So by the time that known expense arrives, let's say mid-December is when you plan to buy gifts, you won't need to rely on credit or disrupt your regular budget when the expense occurs. So I know this episode airs on November 22nd, but if you are planning to do your holiday gift shopping later in December, this strategy can work for you. You can also apply to other known expenses such as Boxing Day sales or holiday vacation. And there you have it. With a solid plan, an early start, and a tech-savvy approach, you'll be well on your way to making the most of your Black Friday deals and holiday shopping. If you feel like you've gained any value from listening to In Her Wallet podcast today, send me a DM, post this on your stories, and tag us, or best, leave us a 5-star rating and a written review. It's direct feedback that lets me know that what I do makes positive change. As always, I want you to give yourself credit for showing up for yourself and your future, because every time you do that, you increase what's financially possible for you. Thank you all, and I'll see you next time.